2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. We're back in the Bayou, TPC Louisiana. Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. And Rich, take us through the first.
It's a gentle opening hole, 399, par 4. Real massive danger is hitting it down the left-hand side, a long fairway bunker that stretches down for most of the fairway. However, there is one more danger spot, and that's a kind of obvious one. It's the tree in the center of the fairway. Don't hit it. If you hit it, that's a bad shot. It's a fun opening hole, really small pot bunkers dotting the green up there. I have to say, it's fun, it's quirky, but it can bite you if you're not careful.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. TPC Louisiana is a very interesting golf course made on some pretty flat land, Rich.
Absolutely, and this hole shows you exactly what to expect. Second shot to a very tiny green. Tiny greens dotting this entire layout. Hit one close here, and you can expect to make a birdie.
Just didn't drop. Putting for par. He's currently tied for fourth. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
And this effort by Justin Thomas just a short while ago. Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one? The second hole at TPC Louisiana sets up the first of numerous birdie opportunities.
Third shot into this par 5 to a green that sits above the player, but watch out, missing either right or long, you're in terrible shape. Accuracy with your third is a must.
Penny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's up by 10. This is nasty.
And he's safely on the green. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. That was a gallant attempt. 13 feet to the hole.
This for par.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently at +1 for the tournament. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Let's take a look at this from just a couple of moments ago.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game. Yes!
Let's return to live play now. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat.
Love to see it. They hadn't been making anything all week long. Finally got one.
And a live look at the leaderboard, and we find that Harold Varner III finds himself in top spot. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Rich, the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Oh, wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud. Oh, I gotta say, this is a gorgeous thing, isn't it?
Nicely holed. Hold this putt and a chance for second place. That's frustrating. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. And with that hole, they're in second place on the leaderboard, behind Harold Varner III.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The 6 is a tremendous par 4, plenty of golf hole this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen, it's fairly flat, but finding it a 2, well, that's a tall order.
Lovely effort that. Even for the day, tied for second place. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Setting up here with a very long putt. That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Ouch, that hurts. Putting now for a bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
There are 2 menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
Nicely done. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Let's get back to it, shall we? Rich, New Orleans, or should I say Nolans. How good is it here to be on the bayou? This is a special week. It's a great eating week and a real festival atmosphere.
It is, and it's hosted on a golf course that provides plenty of fireworks as well. What a cool design this is. It's wide open off the tee, but then the greens are minuscule in size, and they have these little runoff areas where it doesn't look like you're going to be in much trouble, but you start missing a couple of greens in a row, and you start getting these head scratching. Well, do I bump it in there? Do I flop it on the green? Do I take it low, high, medium, bump it into the... I mean, you have so many different ways of playing shots around these greens that you can outthink yourself. And I think that's what happens with a lot of these players, is that usually you have one option when you miss the green. Here, you got a whole lot of them. So this golf course grabs your attention, especially around the greens, which makes it quite difficult for a lot of these players.
And with that now, back to level par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it. Pretty good shot there.
From about 100 yards.
Breeze straight into him.
Yeah, that one will play. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Fair effort. And that should secure the par on this one. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. The front nine finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they were aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, that's too bad.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
The back nine begins with a shortish par 4, Rich. A chance to make a birdie out of the gate.
Yes, it is. Drives want to be favored down the left-hand side as there's some nasty bunkers over there on the right. This green is a dippity-do, I would say. It starts off high, low in the middle, and comes up high in the end. Second shot here.
Oh, Brooke Henderson. More brilliance from the young Canadian. I love it. Time for the second shot at the 10th. That's some good golf right there.
Better than most.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Time for the second shot at the 11th.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. Harold Varner III currently in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back nine. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
From around 180 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader. And approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
This putt for par here. Nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. And now we go to the 16th, where this happened just a moment ago. Interested to see what happens here from the fairway bunker.
I gotta say, I'm glad we got another look. That is in there close.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Oh, what a grandstand finish. Knocking it in the hole on 18. Golf clap. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, you beauty. An eagle.
Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like this.
Well, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
He's currently sitting in second.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Very well played. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Time to catch up with the Canadian, Brooke Henderson.
Second shot.
They've holed it. Okay, time to return to the action. Second shot here on the 15th. Going with the hybrid. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
And now at 3 under with those finishing holes remaining. You could take it deep here.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Well, as we approach the final holes here at TPC Louisiana, the short par 4 16, Rich, it's a good one, but also a challenging one.
Only the brave will take driver out on this short hole. Long irons, hybrids, fairway woods down the left-hand side is just fine. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And Rich, I just keep watching this name moving north on the leaderboard. They're pulling out all the stops right now.
I tell you what, they're getting an awful lot out of their round. If the leaders aren't careful, this player could catch them.
A great opportunity here for him to drop this putt and get closer to the lead.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I'm hoping for this one to fall.
And tapping it in for par. Just one off the lead after that hole. If you ought to win at TPC Louisiana, you've got to hit a couple of very important shots late. The tee shot here at 17, Rich, is one of them.
A tee shot that no player likes to face. Water all the way down the left-hand side. The bailout zone out to the right falls away from the green. No fun whatsoever.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it. Yes, they've made it. And that will take him to 4 under. After that hole, they're currently tied for first place with Harold Varner III.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 will be very tempting.
Well struck. 2 shots stand between he and victory. Can he do it? And this putt for the tournament. Oh, so close. Oh, that's a killer. And there it is, Rich. We're going to extra holes now.
What a grind this last few holes were for this player. They got it done. Late charge up the leaderboard. Love to see it. Heading to a playoff.
Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
Well, this player had a par earlier on this hole in regulation. Luke, not too sure that's going to be good enough in this playoff.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the 18th hole. And here we are with the third shot. You like that, didn't you? And now this, to win the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. And they've done it. They went the distance and then some. What a way to win.
It took them a little longer than usual, but what a way to win this one, Luke. Amazing putt.
Well, that'll put a smile on the dial, won't it, Rich? What an outstanding performance.
And it only took one hole for this player to get the win. Luke, great job.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.